So I'm just standing here cleaning up the fucking boat, and there's a fucking bat, and my fucking hair just flew into my fucking hair.
Look at him, he's just chomping down.
Oh my god.
Here, I gotta get a better view of this. Let go, buddy. Come on. Come on, let go. I don't want to hurt you, let go.
Out a bit.
Come on, yeah, I almost got him, Here we go. Oh, this is crazy. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Get out of here. Come on. He's still biting onto this thing.
I'm like shaking. All of a sudden I just...
This is crazy. How did he even get in here?
I was just standing here cleaning up stuff, and then all of a sudden I just felt something like grab a hold of my hair, and it was like peeping, so I thought it was a bird. That's why I was like, Alex, is there a bird in my hair? Is there a bird in my hair? That's why I was just standing here, and it just like flew right in or something.
He's got sharp teeth too.
Holy.
He's still trying to bite onto this thing.
Bats usually aren't out in the daytime. Alright, well I guess we have a new pet for a boat.
I don't know if he's tired or...
Yeah, that was wild.
But we'll leave him there for a little bit. At least he's got a little bit of shade. Hopefully he flies away.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's vicious.
Well, I guess not too many people can say they've had a bat in their hair.
After about an hour, the bat ended up flying away and was completely fine. Bats are nocturnal and normally aren't out in the daytime. We think it must have gotten disturbed in its original place of rest and seen the inside of our boat like a little cave. Bats usually hang up off the ground to keep out of reach from predators, so it must have seen my braided hair as a perfect hanging spot.
Well, we're about to head off.
Yeah, sun's shining.
On our way back to Kingston. It should take us 2 days. The wind is good. It's supposed to be gusty tomorrow, so we'll see how she goes.
Good.
Is Dexter ready?
Ready, Dex?
You ready?
Ready to go for sail?
Got one reef in right now just because we're just in this little channel and we're not exactly sure what the wind is going to be like when we actually get out onto Lake Ontario. So we're going to start with just one reef in the main just because it is supposed to be gusty. Yeah, we're just going to motor sail out of this bay and then see what we want to do.
Yeah, we'll start off with just the main reef because it's easy to take reefs out rather than put reefs in. It's all about comfort level.
Well, we've got some good guests now that we're out of that bay. We just ate some sandwiches, had a little bit of a dinner, and we're actually getting some good speed, and it's nice because it's not too choppy out here yet because it's still fairly calm, but the wind gusts have picked up, so yeah, so far it's a pretty good sail. So there's a lot of little islands that we're kind of like cutting around right now, which we're getting like wind drifts in different directions. Well, we've decided that we're going to raise the Genoa. It's very like gusty and then it like dies, kind of like right now. It's
Right now it's dead.
But we've got to go through that ferry line, so we want to at least get across there in good time. So here we go, we're going to raise it up.
Respect the ferries and stay out of their way. They got the right of way. It's not gusting right now, so now it's a good time.
As we were trying to raise our head sail, there was a lot of abnormal resistance again that I had thought I had fixed before we left the mooring ball.
The wind.
Like the ropes like turn?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. There's the ferry. We're trying to beat its path. It goes from there all the way over there to there. We've literally lost all of our wind now. I'm kind of trying to use our Genoa like a parachute, but isn't going so well.
Yeah, you'll learn if you guys ever sail on lakes and stuff like that. The islands and all the channels and everything is way different than open bodies of water.
You get land blocks your wind like constantly, so I think it's starting to pick up now. Yeah, there we go. We might make it after all. This ferry, as soon as it blows its horn, means it's on its way.
This boat to our port side's gonna make it.
Tow us.
Oh, there we go. We got wind.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Here it comes. Another thing I wanted to kind of mention is a big important thing that we've noticed is keeping your lines clean while you're sailing. As you can see, I went around and cleaned up all of our lines. Just because when you go to grab something and stuff starts getting tangled, it is like the biggest nightmare. So my only tip, I think, because I don't know much, but keep your lines clean and organized. All right, now she's blowing hard.
You just gotta be patient.
It's crazy.
You gotta be patient.
Now we're just flying. It's crazy going through islands how that does that.
There'll be a difference of like 10 knots. Easy.
Oh yeah.
Hey, did he miss sailing mud? I bet so.
So good.
Yeah.
I
Just
bet
chilling?
so.
I bet so.
Having fun? Oh, I'm just videotaping you. Yeah? Oh yeah, you look like a sailor.
I might have to do a mast climb. It's not like on the little track.
Oh. Wasn't that bad? Okay, it's good. It's tight enough. We've figured out what's been going on with our Genoa halyard. When we were at Anchorage, I basically like took out all of our rigging from the bottom and untangled everything and made sure everything was exactly perfect. When I was raising it today, it still felt really tight and like it felt almost like the line was getting twisted or something. Alex just went up there and took a look, and I guess when we got our mast put up, we weren't there during it just because of COVID and everything, so we paid to have it done, and it's not actually around the track, so it keeps getting caught.
It's basically like around the bottom side of the track, but then it's supposed to loop around the bottom and the top, and it's looped basically around the bottom, but not the top, it's around the side. So whenever you're pulling on it, tension, it's going through the bottom, and instead of it rolling like a normal, I don't know what they're called, the circular pulley. So Krystal put a picture up over talking about this, but as soon as we start talking, a little bit of gusts comes in, so we're concentrating. But yeah, long story short, it's correct on the bottom, but not on the top. It's supposed to be looped around a circle from the bottom to the top, and it's looped around the bottom, but then on the side. So whenever you're pulling on it, it's creating a lot more tension than there needs to be. And that's what the problem is, 100%. And I know whenever we took the mast down and had everything set up, because we even rewired our entire mast while it was on the hard and stuff like that and everything, and double checked everything, made sure it was all good to go. And then like Krystal said, we weren't there whenever it was put back up.
At least like me and Alex are pretty like do-it-yourself fixer-uppers, so.
Oh yeah, very. Like we learn lots, and
yeah.
It's a learning experience. And
but at least we figured it out, because when I was raising it the first day, I was like, something feels wrong. I thought it could have just been because like we hadn't sailed in a while and like I'm still new, and maybe it was just like me. And then the second day we put it up, same thing, and I was like, no, like it feels wrong, like something's tight with it, because I redid everything on the deck. I redid everything on the bottom part of the mast. Anything that I could see, I did it and fixed it, and then I raised it, and it was again, and I was like, something's wrong.
We redid also our entire mast, like I mentioned before, on the hard.
So anyways, that's the update on that. Glad that at least we know what it is now, because it's like, what, our freaking 10th time sailing.
Everything's a learning experience, and that's what it's all about. We've already gotten so much better since day one, and we haven't been able to take a single lesson because of COVID, and you know, it's great.
All the winds died down, and we're just having a nice chill sail.
Yep.
This is the type of sailing that I like, not so much Alex.
I still like it, but for sure I live a little more for the thrill. Me and Krystal are perfect balance because I'm kind of a thrill seeker, live on my edge kind of deal. Nothing crazy, like I'm not saying like it's a storm and like let's go, but I definitely like, you know,
yes he is.
a good tilt and like feeling the wind on the tiller and everything. And
where are you going? Going so fast tonight. Have you ever stopped beside the road to smell the rose of life? Take a breath now. Don't hold it in too long, 'cause you might end up missing out on life's short little song. She's saying, ooh, you've got one life to live. She's singing, ooh, you've got one life to live, don't let it go. Ooh, you've got one life to live. She's singing, ooh, you've got.
It's been a nice sail. Like, this is what I was looking forward to. It was just a chill sailing, getting back into the swing of things. Whereas like when we started off 2 weeks ago, it was wild winds and like gusting and
whitecaps every day.
yeah, huge waves. I'm super happy that this is like the beginning day to like our journey back, because this is kind of like just easing me into it, getting my comfort level back a bit, getting my confidence level up a bit.
Let it go. You've got one life to live, don't let it go. Can you let go of it all tonight? Or will you decide to push on through and ignore the words inside?
I actually enjoy this feeling. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like boat is quite rocking a little bit right now, and I like it. I like the feeling of it. And then Alex, we were just talking about how Alex can smell the wind and he's all pumped to go sailing for the summer.
Oh yeah, as soon as I opened that first window, that's all I could smell.
Literally, Alex is like, it's so funny. He's like, he has two personalities, like one when he's sailing and one when he's not sailing. And today, when he picked me up, he was like a totally different person, just super like anxious and like ready to go, like just on edge, like everything had to be super quick, and like I was taking too long and just like, come on, let's go. And then we get to the boat and he's like been like this the whole time, just so chill. He's like Jekyll and Hyde.
I have a lot of stress and stuff on my back at my job, and it all goes away once I'm out here smelling the wind.
Yeah.
And just sailing.
Feeling the breeze in your locks.
There's nothing better. You know, it makes that whole week.
Yeah.
It's all worth it.
Yeah. Everything is went like great according to plan. I know as a sailor you're not supposed to have a plan and you're not supposed to like have a time frame, but it's hard when you're working and trying to sail, and when you also only have like a certain time of days to get certain places. And it turns out to be, so far this year, every time we tried to go sail, it's like super crazy gusts of like wind and not the greatest weather. So I'm glad that we left today.
And even if, you know, we try to have a plan and our plans don't work out,
leave Alex on camera and he starts getting his ramble on. Sorry, Dex.
hey, you can't leave me on camera. I'll start talking.
Just talking about nothing.
Yeah.
Start talking about a cow.
The viewers want to hear my thoughts.
Yeah.
My rambles.
Yeah,
I'm sure they've already heard some already.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
lots more to come. Don't you worry. There's lots more to come.
Getting closer. Getting to the tip, and then we're gonna tack, and we're gonna go beam reach, I guess.
Yeah, I want to keep this wing on wing, so we're about horizontal to our anchorage, and then yeah, we'll do a tack, and it'll be like Krystal said, more of a beam reach.
And then we're gonna anchor.
We're learning more and more every time we get out, and that's what you got to do. You got to keep sailing. From our opinion anyway, the more you get out and the more you sail, obviously pick your days and stuff like that, and some days we picked are a little bit choppier and more than we'd like to have on those days, but we've also learned a crap ton when we have went out.
Yeah. If you sail in Lake Ontario or you know Lake Ontario, like let me know in the comments if Lake Ontario just tends to change its wind a lot, because yesterday we were planning to sail today, sail tomorrow, and like make it back.
Checking
and
the weather
just from yesterday to today, the wind gusting has changed by 15 kilometers. So like it's been really hard for us to plan because everything changes so much. Everything's been changing so much. So I mean, if you are a sailor on Lake Ontario or know the area at all, let me know if this is just like a frequent occurrence, or if it may just be the season that we're in right now, or if it's just like a weird year, because yeah, that's what we've run into a lot.
Think about the times you let me go.
You're gonna have to go some broad reach here.
Falling through the cracks, emotional. I struggle to see what your reasons are. Sitting in your balance, silence breaks my heart. Turn the key used to be our getaway car. Now I only wanna get away from where we are. Gotta find my way to you, even though you're next to me. No matter what I do, your heart is drifting out of reach. Head on the water, I'm swimming hard and trying to keep this alive. Gotta find my way to you.
Well, we've arrived at our beautiful anchorage.
Yeah.
Super nice. This is one of our favorite spots, but we haven't gotten a really good video of it since our like bad footage. So, but yeah, this is why we love it. It's like nice and quiet, lots of wildlife.
Yeah, there's some swans over there. There's some geese behind us, a couple seagulls.
Yeah, there's lots of mooring balls in here too. So we kind of found a little open area and anchored in, and our anchor seems to be doing good so far. It's pretty weedy in this anchorage, and we had troubles last year. We also didn't have the proper anchor last year. But,
way too small.
Yeah, but so far so good. It didn't grab right away. It took like a bit to catch actually, because we were reversing on it and it was moving there for a bit. But then it seems to have caught. So definitely, if you're gonna come in here and anchor, I would either have like a really good anchor or just like be a little cautious when you're anchoring and just make sure that it's actually grabbed, because it's definitely a little harder of an anchorage to
bring your engine up to as high as RPMs as you're comfortable as bringing it to test, like really try to set it and test it as much as you can.
Yeah. But yeah, it's super cozy. We're just hanging out, gonna have maybe a drink and some dinner.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely gonna have some drinks.
Maybe go for a little dinghy ride. We never got to explore it last time we were here because we were on that Walmart inflatable. So now we actually have a real dinghy and motor. So maybe we'll go and
we look a little more like
zip
sailors
around.
now.
Yeah. No one's gonna recognize us from last year now.
Hey everyone, thanks a lot for watching this week's video.
We just wanted to jump on real time and wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, happy holidays, guys.
Hey, I'm Krystal, and this is Alex, and this is our fur baby Dexter. Together, we bought a Tanzer 26 and are currently sailing on Lake Ontario. We are complete beginners with no previous experience. Subscribe and join us as we learn how to sail and fix up our boat.